kind of feels
we could do that.
Feels improvised.
Yeah, it feels a little more natural that way.
But it's very meticulously planned. Hello, welcome to Game Soup. My name's Ed.
My name's Joe.
Today we're playing Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. Joe's on the controller right now. This is a beautiful game. I played it a little bit last year when it originally came out. It is a Metroidvania-style action platformer. I think you'll get the hang of it really quickly, Joe. It's a really beautiful game. Graphically, it's very impressive. So I just wanted to mention some stuff about the game. It came out April 27th, so if you're watching this, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I'm assuming, from when you're watching this. It's $19.99 right now. The Definitive Edition has 2 new areas, I believe, and 2 new abilities, difficulty modes, a whole bunch of new secrets. I'm kind of stealing this from the Steam page, so don't sue me. More story sequences, multiple difficulty modes, full backtracking support, and much more. So basically, definitive as in they got all the stuff in this time that they really wanted the game to have, which is a good thing to be able to do in this industry. You know, for whatever reason, stuff gets cut, content gets cut. It's always nice that you can release the game, you know, sort of a remastered edition of the game. So I like it. I like this game a lot.
Yeah, this is cool. This looks really smooth.
Yeah.
It looks like an animated painting, and a lot of the time when they try to do that, when an artist tries to make like an animated painting like this, it kind of looks a little bit fake, and this looks legit.
Yeah.
This looks good.
I can't even fathom.
Can we use the D-pad? Oh, sweet D-pad support.
Can you? Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, good. I usually use you might also want to use the analog stick coming up here once the platforming gets a little bit more challenging.
Is there does it have an actual analog control to it? So far,
yeah,
it feel like
it will. Yeah, this is just the prologue.
Does the whole game look like this?
The whole game looks even more amazing than this, if you can believe it. So obviously, I'm kind of biased. I played this game for like, I don't know, 6 hours, 6 to 10 hours last year. Never completed it.
As usual, Ed has played the game before, and Joe hasn't. And Joe's starting the game just so he can learn how to play it.
Yeah.
Then we'll be passing the controller as usual.
Yeah, it's better that you start here. We can get your fresh reactions, you know. So I think, oh yeah. I also forgot to mention who it's by. It's by a studio called Moon Studios.
Did you mention they sent us a review copy of it?
Yeah. We talked to them via email, and they gave us this. This is a review copy. So for disclosure, I mean, if you're the kind of person that's worrying about that, I don't know who you are.
This guy's cute.
But stop it.
Yeah, so we're still going to be giving an unbiased review and critique of the game as we play it. This is awesome. I like this little guy.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of the graphics of the newer Rayman games. They have their own... It's Rayman, right? That series that's been sort of like, not rebranded, but they're just incredibly detailed with all their graphics. The most recent iterations, just sort of this, I don't know, it's not cartoony, it's a super, super detailed, artistic, sort of like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of some era of traditional art.
Yeah, this is really...
this scenery, you know?
This is it's amazing actually.
Yeah,
I like the intro. It's slow paced, and they kind of force you into the slow pacing with the walk speed and everything.
Yeah,
and they show this little story of these 2 characters bonding. It's pretty awesome.
It's a nice aesthetic for Metroidvania, especially because, you know, in those games you're doing a fair amount of backtracking as it is.
And it's just nice. It's really nice to look at. Like I played Dust when that came out.
That was a beautiful game.
And that was I mean, touted. That's kind of a silly word.
It was touted.
It was like as one of the most beautiful 2D games, and I always I thought it looked awesome, but I always thought that we could do a lot more with 2D games even than Dust, and this game appears to have taken it to the next level, even above that.
I guess it also depends on what you like to see in a 2D game. I always bring this up. I've brought this up a couple times in the last month or two. Ghost Trick. As far as animations, 2D animations go, Ghost Trick for the DS blew my mind when I first played that. I'd never seen animations so smooth. But, you know, it really just helps to have a great, consistent aesthetic in your game. So, and already having some experience with this game, I knew what we were in for.
Okay, so before we get too far into the game, who is Ori? Which one is Ori?
You are Ori. You're this
little guy?
Yep, that's you.
just before I feel really dumb and ask that in the third episode.
It all becomes very, very clear. You won't have such questions in just a few minutes. And what else? Oh yeah, I mentioned Moon Studios.
Thanks, guys.
Funny story. They're based in Austria. The reason that's funny is because it's not America, and I wasn't expecting that. No, that's not true at all. Yeah, I just didn't. I had no idea they were based in Austria until I looked it up. So kind of interesting. And the publisher was Microsoft, right? Yeah, published by Microsoft. So it's kind of interesting that an Austrian developer got published by such a big American company. But it's a good thing they did, you know?
Bungie Games used to be a tiny company.
Yeah, what's up with that?
They made a little game called Halo.
A little game called Halo.
Published by Microsoft.
Are they still making Halo games?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, why would they stop?
Wait, are they owned by Microsoft now? I thought something happened with them recently.
I
They were
don't know.
bought out or I don't remember.
I didn't keep track.
Did they make Destiny?
Yeah, I think so. Was it? Yeah, I guess so.
I think they did. Yeah, that means they're still...
I played Destiny a little bit. I didn't really like it that much. I thought it was a little boring.
I heard it was... I mean, I've heard a lot of people still playing it.
Yeah, I think it just wasn't for me, I think. I'm not a huge first-person shooter fan, but I've been playing Warframe lately, and I love Gears of War. Those are both third-person
Yeah.
shooters, but once in a while, there's a first-person or third-person game that I really get into, or shooter that I get into.
Speaking of, the Overwatch open beta started a couple days ago, and it's ending in 2 days. And that is a very interesting first-person shooter. It's the Blizzard take on the first-person arena-style shooter. So I don't know. That seems like it's going to be a good game. It seems pretty polished. It's one of those games that seems like it has 10 years of lore and perfection in the mechanics to it, even though it's not even out yet. It's not even officially released. So that was
Yeah.
kind of interesting. But yeah, as far as first-person shooters go, I'd much prefer Metroidvania. Pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at
First-person shooters aren't our main favorite genre, but between the two of us, we have played plenty of them. We've played a lot of games
Doom?
on GS.
We like Doom a lot.
I mean, yeah, Doom is...
Doom 2.
Yeah, Doom 2 mostly, but...
So this is the game, Joe. You actually have to carry those fruits the entire game, and if you drop any of them, you start from the beginning, and your game progress is erased.
I don't believe you. So this is...
You should.
This is lie number one. Let's reintroduce the lie counter.
I'm not lying.
JK. Let's not
JK, lie
reintroduce the
counter.
lie counter.
We could. Maybe we'll do it.
Well, we just did it.
I know. Well, it depends.
On
We
an
have to-
episode of Hyper Light Drifter.
Oh, go back. Go back.
Oh, did I miss
Did you notice
something?
this in the foreground?
Yeah, I saw something.
There was a
in the
bug.
foreground. Does it...
It might just happen once. Might
Was
only
it
happen once there.
a graphical bug or an insect?
No, it's like an insect crawling across the front of the
I saw something like it.
Yeah.
I just caught something out of the corner of my eye, and I didn't
Just
say
in the
anything.
shadows. The fact that there's like 77 different layers of parallax is always... I love parallax in games. And here you can see, I think, 4 or 5 different layers. It's just nice. It's just a nice touch.
Yeah, I think there's some like Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli kind of influence here.
Yeah, it
To
has
the,
that
to the
feel.
art style. Maybe not, but I feel like it's not like it's definitely not a direct copy, but I feel like there's some amount of influence.
I think I feel
from
that more in the character design.
Yeah,
especially.
and the painted backgrounds in a way too. Just overall design of it. Oh no!
So get ready to
I had
have
a
your
feeling.
heart.
I had a feeling this might happen
Yeah.
because this guy looked really sad earlier.
Yeah, and also he's not Ori.
Our buddy.
Yeah, so prepare to have your heart broke.
Aw.
Broke.
We just played 2 games with sad endings, and now we're playing another game that has a really sad opening.
That's
There's
what we do.
too much sadness lately.
It's cool though. I think you'll get over it, but yeah, it's kind of sad.
A character that I just met. I really liked him. They really made me like a character in about 5 or 6 minutes of a game.
It's hard to do, right?
Yeah.
And then they just go ahead and shink, dead.
So we're venturing out here.
So Joe, what is a blind forest? Why don't you tell me?
I don't know. I don't want to tell you.
You don't want to tell me.
I'd like to keep it from you. They put him coming around the tree. Like
Yeah,
it's really,
isn't that cool?
They added just that animation just to add to the feel of the game.
And this too, yeah. Also, it's very zoomed in right now.
Yeah, is this the kind of game where it zooms in and out as you play, I guess, right?
Somewhat, I
Does it?
believe.
Okay.
I don't want to say for sure. I have a very poor memory when it comes to like small touches like that. But at least for this part, obviously,
This is a cartoon. I feel like
yeah, it kind of feels like a cartoon. It doesn't look like a cartoon, but I think the physics and mechanics play like a cartoon. If that makes sense. Maybe
just
not.
because there's so many animations.
Yeah.
I remember playing Guilty Gear. The first time I played Guilty Gear and just being blown away by the high resolution graphics. At the time, those were super high resolution graphics and incredibly smooth animation. And now, like, this is many steps ahead, I guess, as far as the smoothness of the animation and impressiveness of it. Is this in full 1080
Yeah, the
HD graphics?
what we have
Looks
going
like
right
it.
now is the full 1920 by 1080 HD. It's running at 60 FPS. It's actually, yeah, it's capturing at 60 FPS. Yay, yay for my computer.
Yeah, you have a fast computer. I'm jealous of your computer. It's slightly faster
Sort
than
of,
mine.
barely. Actually, to dust it out this morning, oh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Let me come in here.
So how's that for
Get a little bit closer to the mic.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, a little inside GS for you there.
So how's that for an introduction, huh?
Pretty fantastic.
Kind of reminds me of the introduction to Up, that Pixar film.
Yeah, that was another sad one. Oh, I feel sadder with this though than I did even with that. That was a pretty good movie though. Actually, that movie didn't really grab me until the bird.
The bird!
You remember that
The
bird?
goofiest part of the movie. I
That
don't
movie
say game.
was almost boring to me. Whoa, okay, this sped up quite a bit.
Yeah. So one thing you notice, it's way zoomed out. Another thing is, of course, it's super fast.
What does that say? Hold A to what?
Oh, hold A to jump higher,
Oh,
which is the only way that you can get over this little pit here.
Oh, okay. I didn't need
Yeah.
to know that I've played a platformer before, but
Yeah.
maybe for somebody who this might be somebody's first platformer, so that's cool.
Yeah. And before I forget,
Oh, okay. I've played a platformer before, and I don't know what spikes are. Though.
oh yeah, well now you know. You died.
Well, you
Game
know,
over.
You know what we say about death on GS. It happens.
Be very proud of yourself. What I was going to say was the controls for the game. I mean,
Let's go down this time. See what's there.
maybe I'll let you comment on them as you play. I don't want to.
Okay,
I
sure.
don't want to speak for you.
Small light container. Spirit light has been added to your circle. Find more spirit light containers to quickly gain ability points.
So I will translate for you. Spirit light equals experience
Yeah, I was
points.
just gonna say that. Is that experience points?
Yeah, and that circle down at the bottom is your level. So you're about halfway to level 1. Once you get there, you can choose one ability from the talent tree. It's a pretty simple talent tree. It's not. This is not
I
an
don't think I can
RPG.
go that way, as we've learned from my previous death.
Right.
Well, that's a tough jump. That's yeah. I'm not gonna comment every time that the graphics look amazing.
Yeah, they just do, like
Yeah.
the whole time. Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to mention is that the game normally has motion blur on, but I turned it off because that kind of messes with my brain a little bit.
Restore your vitality. Oh, so vitality is the green, right?
Yeah,
At the bottom there.
that's your HP, so to speak.
Is this a save point? No.
Oh yeah.
You can use energy
Okay.
to create a soul link and save your game. Do you want to explain that?
Yeah, I do actually. So there are no save points in this game.
You make your own.
You make your own. Yeah. You may have been aware of that already. I don't know.
Wasn't that in They Bleed Pixels? Didn't that have a similar kind of a save point system?
Yeah, it did actually. It did.
What's this thing up here?
That is nothing yet.
It looks like
Nothing
something.
yet.
Should we
Yeah.
save then?
You should save anywhere you want.
Whoops. I wasn't watching.
Save before you die, basically.
All right.
So, at the bottom there, you can see that blue orb that just disappeared from the HUD is your capacity to save your game.
Oh,
You
so
can
we can have multiples of our save point, multiple save point crystals.
No,
call it
not
that?
exactly. No,
Oh,
you
okay.
can have one save point up at any time, but you notice that right now, for example, if you wanted to save your game right this second, you could not do it
Yeah.
because you haven't collected enough of the crystal again to save. So part of the challenge in the game is deciding where to put your save point. And the other part of the challenge is collecting enough crystal. I mean, it's fairly common, so you're never going to have that problem where you can't save. There you go.
Okay. Well, thank you for giving me that save point right before
Yeah.
mercilessly murdering me. Oh no, we need to get him to crash through this wall though
Yeah,
for us,
yeah,
don't we? Okay, very well. Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, I know.
Almost feel bad for him.
But hey, look.
It was just his nature.
You got all that experience. That's all that
Gained an
matters,
ability
really.
Point. I gained an ability point. No, I didn't get it. But come on, give me an ability point, guys.
Guys. Come on, guys.
This is some of the best 2D graphics of all time.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
This is kind of what I've been waiting for. Like Dust was almost there, and actually no, Valda's Story.
Valda's Story is pretty good looking.
I was as impressed with Valda's Story as I am with this, to be honest.
Press X to pick up the tiny light. And now we've gained a level, so we can also check out the talent tree once this cutscene is done. So, as with most Metroidvanias, you spend the first small part of the game getting your basic abilities.
I am Stein, the light
Stein.
of the spirit tree.
It's okay, close enough.
I'm not going to read it out loud because
Okay, I can guide you on
everyone
your
finds
journey.
that annoying.
If you allow me to come. Wait, do they find it annoying? Should I not do it?
No, they find it annoying when I read
Oh.
on the show because I'm not very good at reading out loud. But I am going to do comments of the week, so stay
yeah.
tuned for that later on in this app.
They must have followed you here. Listen close, skeleton. Good luck, skeleton. Okay, tap X repeatedly to use Spirit Flame. This is your basic attack.
So this thing attacks for me.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Get away from me, you fool!
Yeah, man, you're a little small mammal-type animal. You can't do any attacks on your own.
Can I climb up here? No.
You cannot.
Okay, so we got an attack finally.
This is how you're going to be hurting things.
Oh, this is heat seeking.
It is?
I just realized.
Yeah, it's great. You don't actually have to aim it, but you'd have to be close enough to use it.
Yeah. Reminds me of the game we've talked about before called Elysia Dragoon for the Sega Genesis.
Oh my god, yeah.
Which is worth going back and trying out. I wouldn't say spend a whole lot of time on it, but
No. I feel like it's worse than I thought it was when I was young. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's not as good.
that's an example of a game that has a heat-seeking weapon that remains challenging.
Their lights shall return to me, Spirit Tree once said. In the glade past the caverns, we'll find him there's a path up ahead. Oh, it rhymes. So the glade past the caverns.
Does everything rhyme in this game? No, I doubt that.
I don't think. Does it? Does it? If you know, leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
No, that's a pretty pathetic excuse to get you to comment on the video. Thumbs up.
What are we doing here?
Facebook, Twitter, subscribe.
Sunken Glades.
So we're in the Sunken Glades. Yeah.
So was this our like teleporting? Oh, this is the map. The map is like fully drawn.
This is a small part of the map. Yeah.
This is
The game, I forgot.
That's pretty amazing. This isn't just like little blocks,
No.
like an old school Metroidvania thing. This is setting the bar.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And once you see the full size of the map, I forgot how big it was. It'll blow your mind.
So do I just go back here? Toggle player objective. Oh, so we want to get up there, and we're here.
You
So
can always.
we want to backtrack here and go
Yeah.
to probably what's in the middle of the screen now, this area.
Yeah.
Here.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, cool.
You got the right idea.
So how do I
sir.
do the map again? Okay, yes, that's the back
Yeah.
button. That's exactly the button that I expected to do. Well done.
Why don't you go ahead and save the game now before anything bad happens to you?
Okay, cool.
So you just created a save point there. Go back to the save point for a sec. Because you have one level that you can spend on your talent tree. So tap
Oh,
B
so you
again.
can access that from the ability tree. Oh,
Yeah.
so we can look at the... Okay, so we've got... I really like the layout of this like loopy thing.
So it's pretty.
Loopy thing, yeah, well said, Joe.
Yeah, well said, Joe. It's pretty standard. You have your option of those first three. Each branch represents a specific kind of ability. So these would be attacks. In this section, the red ones, and the green ones are related to, I guess, game saves and using your
And
soul
they
link.
require more ability points as you go up. So that's
Right.
pretty standard. So you can choose multiple trees, I'm guessing,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah. I
you-
mean, you're pretty much going to be putting points into all of them. But
Okay.
one thing I like in particular about this is the blue branch because it gives you lots of quality of life stuff. I know you personally, you don't love to unlock stuff in games when it should just be given to you. I don't mind it so much, but if you look at the blue branch there are things like show all power-ups on the map. So every time you go to the map, you can see what you're missing.
Oh,
Not
is there
this
an
one.
air dash?
Where
do we get air dash?
Right up there. You were just on it. Air dash.
Up.
Up. There you go.
Oh, there it is. It's called air dash. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the descriptions.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, that's a bad idea.
Okay, air dash. So I want to get to that.
Okay.
Because if you know anything about Joe, GameSoup, he loves air
He loves air
dashing.
dashing.
So I think we're just going to take this
Go for it, yeah.
so that we can get to the air dash as quickly as possible. Is there a ground dash too?
There will be. In fact, I believe it's exclusive to this version of the game, the definitive edition. There are two new
Cool.
moves. I think one of them is sprinting. Also, there's fast travel in this game, which was not in the original version, which is
Damage
good.
2 targets at
because you'll
once.
see the size of the map.
Okay, we're gonna not bore you too much with the ability tree.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
not gonna read it,
Yeah.
constantly read it. But did you have something else to say about it?
No,
Should
no,
I go
no,
back?
no, no,
Okay.
no, no. You're good. I was just saying, yeah, that middle branch of the tree does things like power-ups that are on the screen will float towards you, like magnet style, so you don't have to pick up everything manually.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about you getting hurt. You can also break those things with your...
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We just discovered that we could break those, and we
Yeah.
get experience.
You get
points.
experience,
And
yeah.
These float towards you like the souls in
Barely.
Underworld.
Yeah. Speaking of Underworld, go check out the devlog for Underworld.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should talk about our campaign that we always forget to talk about. We
Oh
always
yeah,
forget.
yeah. We do. We haven't talked about it in a couple of weeks again.
yeah.
We try to talk about it like every 3 videos or so. Oh motherfucker.
Yeah, I
Tyler.
know. Oh, you think it's hard now?
Is this a hard game?
Oh yes.
It is, really?
You will see, sir. You will see.
Okay.
So I printed out notes. Well, together we printed out notes, Joe and I. The very first thing on this page of notes is talk about the campaign. What did we
Yeah,
not
'cause
do?
we always forget about
We
it.
always forget.
That's fine. It's not that far into the episode yet, right?
Nah, we're good.
Cool.
So we're still doing the $3 Isn't Money campaign. We are. Oh, your experience fell right into the water. We're doing okay so far.
Yeah, that's-
We are more than halfway.
Can we
toward-
respawn those experience points?
Yeah. I mean, if you save and
What
quit-
the hell? I got
Oh,
I got hit and fell into the water here.
Sure did. Sure
that's
did.
All right.
If you really wanted to, you could save scum and grind out XP 3 at a time if you were insane like that. But there's no reason to. I think the game is paced so that you don't have to do that. You know?
Right. Why am I not getting up here like I did before? Didn't I get up here before easily?
Did you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, what the hell?
Try that.
Try what?
No, just start from back here and get a good run start.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just barely.
So you just have to get a running start and just barely make that
Yeah.
jump. Oh, wow, that's a really difficult jump for this early in the game.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to
That
be
it
a
is.
little bit easier.
Well, you'll see. You'll see how it turns out. So we just got on a tangent again. $3 Isn't Money is our campaign right now.
So you need to get a running start here.
There you
I'm
go.
starting to get the hang of this.
So our philosophy is, I mean, we're doing this channel just out of our own pockets. Not that it costs a whole lot to do, but the fact that it has certain requirements and demands that greatly increase how effective the channel can be and how effectively our content can be produced. So that's a lot of buzzwords. All I
Oh,
mean,
I just jumped over all that.
You sure
I hope
did.
that doesn't disappear.
me too. All I mean by that is that it would be really nice to have a bigger hard drive for us, because we're just using my standard, my SSD that's, I think it's, what is it, 200 gigs? And most of the footage that we record is frequently puts me over the limit, or just barely.
So there are save points in the game.
There are, yeah, I
A
lied to
few
you.
of them.
I lied to
I
you
guess these
before.
are the teleporters.
Yeah,
So
these
there's
are
a
the-
few permanent save points.
Yeah,
I guess.
But by and large, you're not going to be using. I mean, you are going to be using them
Yeah.
infrequently. But notice you can also warp from here if you really wanted to.
Creating a soul link restores one life cell. Oh, a soul link, is that the save point, right?
Yeah, Soul Link is the save point. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll just grab that because we're working towards that cool air dash.
Cool air dash. So our goals for the channel long term are we're gonna get a large capacity solid state drive, just for the fact that we can spend more time during each recording session actually recording instead of transferring files.
Oh yeah, are we gonna run out of space on this app?
I don't think so, but we'll take a look in a little while and
We
see how we're
probably
doing.
won't.
We'll see how we're doing. And also, we really want to improve the audio quality of the channel, so we're looking to get a second mic so that we can each have a mic
No,
that
I'm
is
going the wrong
that
way.
is positioned correctly relative to our face, teeth, and tongues. I don't know why I said it like that. As well
Here we
as shock mounts and stands for each of these mics, because right now we just have our mic sitting on the desk, and every time I bump it, because that's what I do, I hit things, it comes out on the recording. And it's kind of sounds ugly, so we don't really want to.
Yeah,
keep
and
that up
what
if
you
we
hear,
can.
you hear the constant button mashing, which we're gonna try to fix too with
Yeah.
our better audio equipment. And also, we don't run ads. We don't monetize the videos
Oh, yeah,
on
we're-
YouTube.
yeah.
Because we think it's a waste of everybody's time. So we don't get any ad revenue coming in for the channel. So the only way that we can support the channel and grow it and get better equipment is if you guys donate. And all we ask for is $3. You're not going to miss it. Nobody's going to miss $3. $3 isn't even money. That's why we call it $3 is money.
Yeah, pretty much. You're gonna wake up tomorrow, and you suddenly lost $3, and you're going to be like, well, okay, no big deal. Probably.
If somebody hacked your bank account and stole only $3, you probably wouldn't notice.
They would be the dumbest hackers.
Yep, they would be pretty dumb not to take all of your money, but, you know,
right.
what the fuck, I was just mashing A. That said keystone?
It said you just collected a keystone. Use the keystone to open locked doors. So you might be able to see a locked door right now on screen. If you look hard enough.
Yes, I'm not looking that hard.
Yep. It's called a spirit gate, actually.
Okay, that just means a locked door.
Yeah. Spirit gate blocks there for protection.
Days of Decay. Yeah, okay.
So this is sort of the gating mechanic in this Metroidvania. One of several, really. So to reach the... Yeah. You can read it on your own. I'm not going to... I mean, you're a big boy
X
or girl.
to open the spirit gate? Do we need another key? It looks like there's another side to this here.
Good intuition, Joe. You do need to collect one more.
And we might need to get a double jump to access some of the later parts of the game. Am I correct to surmise that?
I ain't going to spoil it for you, though. Joe.
Hold RT. Oh, okay. We can move this particular object here.
There you go.
Let's move that out of the way and go under this alcove. Aha! Another piece of a key. Okay.
So yeah, that's the thing. $3 isn't money. If you agree that it's not money and you don't mind losing $3, if you don't mind waking up tomorrow with $3 less in your bank account or wherever it is, then it would make a huge difference and it would make a huge improvement to the channel if just a handful of people did that.
Do we need one more? No, we only needed 2.
You're okay.
Good. It looked like I only needed 2 based on the graphics.
There you go. So if you're interested, check the description of the video. We're not going to plug it anymore on this episode. We probably won't plug it for a couple more. I don't know. We always forget, man. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'll leave the... we're going to do comments of the week later on the app. I'll leave that to you. All right, good. I got through the notes today. I feel good. I feel really good about that.
Yeah.
Usually I don't even get to halfway through. I usually forget.
Oh, you dirty man.
Yeah, these basic enemies are actually pretty hard. There's one in particular, you fought it a couple times, the one that throws spikes all up in the air.
This is a heart container?
It's a heart container, yeah. Find more life cells.
Is it just gives you a full life cell?
Found a life cell, yep.
It's not even, you don't have to get 4 or some number of them, and it's not on the skill tree. I didn't notice any hit points up on the skill tree. So that's
all of the RPG mechanics.
You have to pick up.
Yeah, like pretty much everything you're going to want to find that has an RPG mechanic feel to it is going to be on the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just save. B button to save. That's pretty cool. So this looks like something we got to crash through, maybe?
Oh, also I have turned on damage numbers, which is by default turned off, but I like seeing that kind of thing a lot.
I never pay attention to those, even in like RPGs and MMOs.
See, whenever I played Castlevania, well, the portable ones for DS, that was really important to me. I always wanted to see those damage numbers, man. It's all about satisfying that itch, the urge, the RPG itch, you know?
Yeah, I think I used to, but now I just stopped paying attention to them. They like kind of just blend in the background, maybe because I've seen so many of them.
Yeah, maybe.
So many games do it.
Maybe.
Yeah, this game's pretty inspiring.
Pretty. Spirit Caverns.
So we're trying to get up there. Right.
But
I couldn't get up there from the other way.
Oh, hold on.
What's up?
Oh, hold on.
Drop down here and there's...
Yeah, you read my mind.
That's what I was just going to do.
You read my mind. There's another spirit gate there as well. I just noticed.
Yeah, to the left there?
Yeah, this guy.
Locked door.
This guy. So you're going to be killing a lot of these. And
oh, really?
Sometimes they're placed in positions that may be disadvantageous to you.
Oh, really?
Or you are placed in a position that is disadvantageous and
Soul Link is ready.
To taking damage. You might as well.
What is this thing?
You might as well because you're going to be dying frequently. You can just bop that with your head.
Oh, that's like the things that were on the ground. It's just upside down.
Yeah, it's like mini experience. It's like a rare candy, if you will.
This game is really intimidating and inspiring. How nice it looks.
Yeah, it's cool,
and it plays pretty well too.
It does play really well,
I have to say.
I mean, control-wise, it's pretty important for Metroidvanias to have pretty solid controls.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play this for a long time since the original came out, but I'm kind of glad I waited now that we have a definitive edition, which I'm going to just assume is better and hope that it's better, and so I can feel justified in sleeping on this game for so long.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not worse. It has everything the original game had and more, you know. Okay, there's a map stone. There's a piece missing. If we can find the map stone fragment, we can. What the heck was that sound? I don't know.
$3 is money, guys. You won't hear these sounds if we.
You won't hear these sounds.
I don't have the fragment. This is a
map stone fragment.
This is not a map stone fragment. How do I get? Oh, okay.
There you go.
It's just. Had to get up there. I don't think is this a mapstone fragment, or is this a thing for the key door?
It's a
isn't
spirit
it?
gate
This is
fragment.
one spirit gate fragment. Which do we need 2 of those to get through this door over here? Or is this
It
just
certainly looks like
Is it always 2 of them that you need?
No, it'll increase.
Oh, it only increases. Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure it only. I'm not going to say for sure, but I think it only increases.
Oh, this respawned. Cool.
Yeah.
It
also,
seems like everything respawns. There isn't like
Yeah.
a limited amount of experience
No,
like in
not at all.
the Dragon Age games, isn't there?
But then look at it this way.
amount of mobs, and at least I think Dragon Age 2 had a limited number of mobs.
Yeah, a lot of the Bioware games
Limited
do
number
that.
of enemies. I guess I'll say it in a. Yeah. Anyway. So we only have one of these. So we
Yeah.
gotta find the other one. Where haven't we been? Over here.
To the left. Yeah, you could try going there.
Did we already do that though? Weren't we already just over
Did we
here?
already do that? Did we already do that? I don't know. Try it. Try.
I feel like there was something in the way over here.
Ah.
Whoa!
I see something.
These
something that might look
These
good.
guys are already the bane of my.
Yeah, those are the guys. Spike men. Sometimes I die.
Can we can't wall jump? Do we get that ability?
Do you want me to spoil it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would.
You will get it very soon.
I really feel like we get it because look at
Because look
this.
at that. Yeah, exactly.
The animation looks like you can freaking wall jump.
Freaking. You
Oh
will.
shit! I didn't see that. Can I destroy that? I'm really pissed off at it.
Not yet. In fact, I think it's the next ability you get. I did a test recording of this the other night just to make sure everything was.
It's neat that they put that guy on the wall too. It's a interesting behavior. Oh, so we can't get these now.
You sure can.
Come on.
You sure can. Actually, what you can do is just kill that one, kill that slime, get the experience points, and then use the experience points to get that ability that sucks everything in, magnet. But they just disappeared, so I'm not really gonna do it
Not as
anymore.
interesting.
But you could do it if you wanted to. I don't know. Don't let me dictate how to play. How you want to play.
Well, I wanna. If I have a question about how the game works,
yeah,
I want to
sure,
know it. Please
sure.
don't be a jerk.
I just don't want a back seat, sir. You know what I
This
mean?
is the last episode of Game Soup.
We're not even arguing. on
We're
this
not
episode.
doing that bit again.
No, we shouldn't. It's gonna get old and stale.
That was-
We should just tell lies instead. That'll be a better option. Oh, I think I don't want to spoil it. Yeah.
There were those that turned into hope.
Hope fragments. What's hope fragment? Is that from something?
When she ravaged and killed.
Aha. So you might have noticed when you came in here, it was a very Super Metroid style entrance to this room. You are now stuck here because you do not currently have the ability that you need to escape.
Yeah, I know.
So the light of the spirit tree lives in all of us. He is the reason we're alive. He's the reason we grew. Is it gonna rhyme? Is it gonna rhyme?
Our
sort of.
foe.
It's gonna off rhyme. We call it find you many years past. We were attacked, wounded, and killed by our foe.
Oh, yeah.
Now these ancestral trees are all that's left behind. Come closer now and feel the light of Phil, the spirit inside.
Phil.
Hey Phil.
My name's Phil.
My name's Philip. I'm the spirit inside of a tree.
So what are we doing here? Hold X to absorb the light. Okay.
Press F to pay respect. Rip. You've learned wall jump.
Fuck yeah.
That's all you need. Now you're gonna
Okay.
be flying all over the place.
All right. Let's see if they've hidden something for us.
Oh,
right
indeed
over
they
here.
have. Yeah, this is one of those secret-laden games.
Yeah.
But
How
also,
responsive is our wall jump here? I'm
You
just
tell
gonna
me.
test it out.
You tell
Pretty
me.
good. It's a little bit slidier than like a Mega Man X game, but oh yeah, when you hit the ground, you just keep running. That's pretty
yeah. I like how the
cool.
animation
Just testing
time.
everything out.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you rolled even when you hit the ground. Like another, not that I'm complaining about the amount of animation in this game. The amount is already ridiculous. But like if you hit the ground from a high area, like from a high altitude.
Yeah.
If you drop down and then he rolls, if you keep moving when he hits the ground, that'd be pretty awesome too. But that's not a complaint at all. There's so much animation in the game. I can only compliment it really.
I did notice there were some cases. I'm not really sure what triggers it, but there's an interesting jump animation that's just a little bit different than the average, the normal one. So it does seem like there's a lot of attention to detail already, as we've been saying.
This is
With the aesthetics, you know.
very inspiring. Yeah, I like the control. It's pretty tight and fun. It has a good feel to it. And that's something that's important to us on GS. It's the most important thing. Oh,
There it is.
That's foreboding.
It is foreboding.
Is that some foreshadowing there?
Well, maybe. I like how you're this tiny little creature. You can push a boulder that's three or four times your size.
Yeah.
No
Some
problem.
Kind of superpowers.
Yeah.
Is this thing a reptile? Is this thing reptilian?
It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Like it's
Can't
got the
get 'em
face
from
of
here?
a.
Oh, we have to get in some kind of line of sight.
Yeah.
Or as we call it in Dork World, LOS.
You call it that? You call it LOS?
Yeah, I guess if I'm in the company of dorks only, I might call it
Oh,
LOS.
you're so smart. You're so smart.
Yeah, I'm a pretty smart boy.
You have any ability point to spend now? BT dubs.
I have saves as well.
You do.
Let's use one.
You might want to do it because of
Oh, on unstable
of
ground.
what is above you.
Yeah.
Now's a good time to gather yourself.
And B. Alright, we're just going to keep going along this. Has the charge flame requires charge flame. We don't have charge flame yet.
We do
Should
not
we
have
maybe
it.
get that? Quick flame, spark flame, charge flame, burn. Wait, where's charge flame?
Good question. The answer
Quick
is
flame.
it's not on this talent tree.
Oh, we get it as an ability
Mm-hmm.
from. Well, we get the air dash next. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Right.
take. It requires one
You-
ability. Do
You
I
just
not have
can't get it
ability?
because you don't have charge flame yet.
Oh, so I have to wait till I get charge flame before I
Yeah.
can get the air dash.
So you are gated in that respect.
Oh gosh darn it!
It's a little bit more linear than I think you were expecting at that.
Most pickups now float to Ori.
You probably want that first.
Okay, cool. I'll take it.
Yeah, you should take it.
Hey, you really didn't. You really did not have to convince me for very long there.
I was gonna put up a fight and everything, but no, I didn't have to.
Oh, I should have made you put up a fight.
Next time. Next time.
Should I make another soul link here? I don't really want to traverse for these this several meters here.
All right. Sure.
No, I was JKing you.
You were J. Kane. Hey, look,
Yeah.
there's that spirit gate fragment that we need. Oh, so badly.
Yeah. How do I get up there though?
A world of pain. You're in for it.
Should I just go be in for a world of pain here?
Oh,
Is this how we get it?
Clearly didn't work.
Why did you tell me to do it?
All I said was you're about to be in a world of pain.
Oh.
Was I wrong? Was I wrong?
I was. Yeah, you were wrong.
I was right.
Yeah, I don't feel any pain except for in my back. I have a little bit of back pain right now. My body is falling apart. I am falling apart. That was on my show notes. I was going to talk about how I'm falling apart. I took a nap today. All right, what are we? So how are we getting up here?
It's a question. It's a puzzle. Question and a puzzle. It's a quazzle, if you will.
In an unsafe zone. Wait, what's the Y button do? Did that just do something?
Nothing
Not
yet,
yet.
I think.
Do we have like a roll or a dash?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But
I'm
you will.
pressing all the other buttons I haven't pressed
Right.
yet.
Yeah, there's no secret mechanic that you haven't discovered yet.
Wait, there's like a backflip. If you duck and then press jump, you do like a pretty cool backflip.
That's pretty cool.
What am I doing here? Okay, so what do I do here?
You want the
get
answer?
that?
Go
Yeah.
left. Go left.
Go left? Okay. I was
Keep
just
going left and
wondering
the
if
answer
there's
was-
something I'm missing. Oh,
There is
it's
something
this,
you're
it's this freaking...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of a fool for not noticing this.
That's all right.
These rocks. Can you push faster than you can pull? Because that's...
I think it's the same.
Oh, is it the same?
I think... Yeah, I think it's the same.
Oh, okay. So this...
But you're going to want to do both. I like how it slides back down.
Yeah, it adds a little bit more to the challenge. But this is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this exact kind of mechanic. Not mechanic. This exact kind of design in a game. You see a lot of repeating designs in Metroidvanias because I always think there's only so much you can do, but pushing a rock uphill through Super Mario Brothers style rotating flame burner type of thingies. What do you call those? Rotating hazards?
Hey, there's a spirit.
I don't know if I've
link
ever
there.
seen that.
Rotating hazards?
Yeah, this exact type of puzzle or mechanic in a game.
Oh, I don't know.
RT to grab and move objects. Okay, we're gonna grab and turn that. Oh, I was hoping that log would go down and crush that enemy, so I did not have to deal with him later. But
No, all it did was
I
create
feel like
this.
we're gonna have to deal with him now.
shortcut,
What's this
yeah.
gold thing here?
Mapstone fragment.
Oh, the mapstone fragment. We need that for the mapstone stone that we found earlier.
Mapstone stone. There you go.
Now get out of here, you dork. Hey, that's something I was going to talk about.
Dorks?
The difference between dorks, nerds, and geeks, but I'll do that maybe when I pass the controller.
Yeah.
Okay, so where was that map stone? Is that on our map? No. Was it over here, though?
Isn't it? Is it not on your map?
It's not on the map. I don't know.
Go back to the map for a second, and then
Let me kill this fella and
Yeah.
get this experience, and then I'll go back to the map for a second.
check. Go to the right more. Is it not labeled? I guess it's not.
I don't think it's labeled. I think it might have been down and over here, though. Down and over. Down and right.
Down and right. I mean, it's
East.
certainly not hard to find, I guess. Oh yeah, look, you found it. That was pretty easy.
Yeah. Mapstone fragment. Does that mean that I need to find... Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so it just shows you a new part of the map.
And it's grayed out. Excellent. I was
Yeah.
hoping that it would be grayed out so that we
Yeah.
would know where we haven't been, because this could get a bit confusing.
Yeah, this ticks all the boxes for map QOL
Yeah,
choices.
this is one of the. Can we zoom out? Oh, we can zoom in and. Oh wow!
So yeah,
Quite good. Yeah, this is one of the best map designs I've ever seen.
it's pretty great. I'm surprised that, I mean, when you're making decisions about how to develop a game,
I
often-
am in awe and intimidated and
you're intimidated.
and
You should be. You should feel challenged.
And impressed
like
at
you
the
have
same
to
time.
defend your honor. So if you didn't know, Joe's actually also working on a Metroidvania style game, an action platformer. It's called Underworld. We have a video. We have a devlog
it's
on the
pretty
channel.
old though. There's not
Oh,
really
yeah.
much to talk about right now.
Well, no, I just wanted to mention it in case
Yeah,
people
that's
are
all
interested in
right.
seeing
Yeah,
it.
a bunch of. We have been getting a lot of comments about it
Yeah.
recently though, so I want to get back into working on it more.
Yeah, for sure. So if you want to see that devlog, check it out. It's on the playlist on the channel. I think it's called Homemade Game Soup is the name of the playlist.
Did you add it to that playlist?
I did, yeah, I
Okay,
did it
cool.
Yesterday.
Because I
not.
usually handle a lot of the playlist stuff.
Where would you like to go?
What's the? Oh, it says the objective. Find the spirit tree. Okay, cool. We say that a lot on GS. We say the
Okay,
words
cool.
rough, tough, and okay, cool.
It kind of reminds me of Sonic 3. Remember the first level of Sonic? Was it Sonic and Knuckles with all the mushrooms? What was it called? Mushroom Hill Zone?
Mushroom Hill Zone, yeah. Oh, we need like a double jump or something.
Yeah,
there,
which you do
I'm
not
guessing.
have. That level in particular had a really cool aesthetic.
Yeah, that was a
pretty
cool.
uncommon.
That was a cool opener for a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So where are we going here?
Where are
I
you?
sometimes have trouble tracking these games while we're talking. Maybe I should make a save point. Does it have? There's my save point on the map over there. It shows
That
where my
is-
save point is.
Yeah, check out. Yeah, you can also turn on the legend. So, because sometimes these icons can be a little bit. Yeah, there's your star
Oh.
link.
This really checks all the boxes.
Yeah, it will check more boxes soon too. You will see. So it looks like the only place you can go right now is to the left or like up and to the right. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I just tried that though.
You
Oh
just
no, I
tried
didn't
that.
try straight to the right though.
So it's your choice.
Let's try left. I
All
kind
right.
of forget what was over there.
So I think this is about as far as I got when I was
Oh, we have two of these. Yeah, this
Sure
is where
do.
we needed to go. Okay, cool.
just testing the game 2 days ago. So this is pretty much a blind playthrough again. I mean, like I said, I played it last year, but it's been
Ori and
over
the
a year.
blind playthrough.
Or in the blind
That was
playthrough.
really lame. Scratch that from the record.
Yeah, you'll never hear it. If you heard it, that means our editor Rex has done a poor job once again.
And he hasn't died yet.
Yeah, well, he hasn't. I mean, that's a plus though, you know.
Yeah, well, we definitely don't wish anything bad to happen to Rex.
I think we should just get an undead
Okay,
editor.
you can't kill these.
Sure can. If we got an undead editor, we wouldn't ever have to worry about them dying all the time.
Yeah, and we like the occult here on GS. We're always trying to summon demons and all that. Is that bit played out? Sorry, guys.
Played
We
out.
won't talk about demons anymore.
How do you tell when something's played out anyway?
I guess it gets just boring to talk about.
I guess.
But I never really get tired of talking about ghosts and monsters and stuff. I find them to be funny and cool.
See, that's the thing though. We don't ever have a direct dialogue with people that are watching, so it's hard
Or
to tell.
direct dialogue with the undead either.
We're trying.
The spirit realm.
We're trying. But it's a work in progress.
I feel like this game is bringing us closer to the spirit realm, though.
Is that what you think?
I don't know. I like to pretend that I believe in these type of things. But maybe for the first episode of a series, it might not be the best to pretend we believe in the occult.
Oh, I guess not. I do not know, sir.
But I do like this game. Oh god.
And there's a lot to like, you know?
Okay, we're gonna wait for Mother. What? They both appeared at the same time. Okay. Here we go.
Nice.
The one time I was. Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say
Yeah.
this game's getting really difficult. Wait,
You need
press
4.
X. I need. Oh, I see. I need. Oh, come on! I have to do this again. I'm not very good at wall jumping.
What? That's, well,
No, I've never played Mega Man X before.
You've
Mega
never-
Man X is awesome. Mega Man X wall jumping, like the boss wall jumping. I always beat all the bosses in Mega Man X's and Mega Man X games with just the regular Buster because I like learning the patterns and doing all the wall jumping and all the fun of that. Whereas with Mega Man 2, which we played recently on the channel, I like to just get Metal Blade and play through the whole game with the Metal Blade. So we have 3 of these, so we gotta find another one. I feel like it might be around here to the right. That was our editor Rex coughing in the background. If you guys heard that.
He's such an asshole sometimes.
So I can't get up here, right?
No,
there's
you cannot.
absolutely no way.
But there is something up there.
Well, can I get it from here?
Not from here. I do not think
I
you
do
can get
see
from
it,
here.
but can we go around, all the way around there, and then get through somehow, through the map? Is the map deliberate, or are there like secrets left out?
That's a good question. I'm going to leave it to you.
What's this? The energy gates were slaved by the spirits.
Slaved!
Sealed.
If you
read
collect
it.
enough energy cells, they will open up. They will open a path.
Okay, cool.
So how many energy cells do you have? You currently have 2. So it looks like.
So that means I have to use up my save points to open this door?
Briefly, I think, but you can't even do it now, so don't worry about it. This is going to be like a come back later kind of thing, I think.
Oh, it gives them back to me though if I don't.
Yeah. That'd be kind of mean if it didn't, right?
I haven't saved for a while.
Now's a good time.
Let's save.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just to be safe here.
Now, my suggestion is for the remainder of the episode, I think we should try to get through this section, unlock the next door, and then possibly call it from there.
Oh, okay. Do you want to pick it up and I'll do the comments of the week?
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
just
that's right.
cover
I forgot about that.
Yeah, here you
Okay,
go.
yeah, let's do
All right,
that
Ed's
here.
going to take the controller. I'm going to do comments of the week. We're going to close
There
out
you
the
go.
episode. We're going to make this a real official one. This is a really formal episode of GS, as you can tell from
crap.
so far.
I mean, we're pros. We're pros. So why don't you go ahead, Joe, share the comments of the week. We got some good ones this week. I mean, we always get good ones.
Yeah, we've got 4 this week. That's a new record, I think. So our first, we've got, let's see, we have 3 comments from the Mega Man 2 video.
Yeah,
So these first 3 are, we got a lot of really good comments on that one. So our first one is from a guy named Marks Forever. And he said, I absolutely hate the Metal Blade. It's actually the reason Mega Man 2 is my third least favorite game of the entire classic series. It's so thoroughly broken that it took a series all about being non-linear and made everyone in the world play it in the exact same way. Abuse the weapon that turns Mega Man into Contra. In fact, how silly is it that most people's favorite Mega Man game plays nothing like a Mega Man game once you get the obligatory I win button? In terms of stage design and aesthetics, sure, it's better than the first one, but it's been far outclassed by just about every game that has preceded it. Tell me with a straight face that the Wily Fortress 4 isn't the most ludicrously designed stage and boss in the entire series that does nothing except extenuate this game's flaws. Yet, everyone trumpets the glory of 2, all while bashing the fantastic entire entries in the series like 6 and especially 7, which is a masterpiece of the Super NES library. I swear this game skates by on its admittedly great soundtrack and a single horrendously designed weapon.
This was by, would you say his name is Mark?
Marks Forever.
Marks. You are absolutely right.
Yeah, I can't disagree with anything that he said.
I have no rebuttal other than I just love the game anyway.
Yeah,
I don't
think
know.
we sort of addressed that while we were playing it.
Yeah.
Addressed that Metal Blade is a broken weapon and probably poorly designed, but for us, maybe it's nostalgia. This is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I missed part of this because I was talking about comments of the week. Did he just wink at us?
Yeah, I mean, Mega Man 2 is horrendously unbalanced in a lot of ways. I mean, I'm not ever going to argue against that point. But I think sometimes fun factor can be independent. But regardless, those are some really, really well thought out arguments you put there. And I'm glad that you took the time to write to us.
So what is this bird stealing? Our crystal here?
It's our crystal meth.
It's blue.
It's blue. Kuro stole
Stein, as I
It was the end of our days.
incorrectly called it earlier.
Steins Gate. You ever played that Steins Gate?
Nah, it's a visual novel, right?
It is.
You received the spirit tree's light. He put the fate
In your
put
hands.
our fate. How come I can't read in games? I just read an entire comment off of a piece of paper.
Listen carefully now, for you must understand. Spirit Tree sustained the 3 elements of light, and they in turn brought balance and kept Nibble.
Is that the name of like this entire world here that we're looking at?
Seems to be.
Okay.
The element of waters, top the Ginso tree. Earth, water, wind, and fire.
The element of wind steep within the forlorn ruins.
And the element of warmth.
Okay, so there it's got a sort of an elemental theme. That's been done lots of times, but I'm not gonna really knock this game. There's too much great about it so far.
First, we will find beyond the spider coves, atop the tree where the waters once flowed. So we have
Everything's been done before.
Yeah.
So doing the elemental thing, that's fine. I don't mind.
I mean, you can do it. I would give you bonus points if you didn't do it, but if you do it, especially in a game like this, I don't really care about the story too much in this kind of game.
Yeah, they cut no corners. Like, this game's been... I'm sure this has been said over and over, but
Yeah.
this game is beautiful.
If you did that sort of shenanigans in a visual novel, I would probably take issue with it, because you don't want to make the four elements a key point of your story, because it's been done. It's
Yeah, visual. Well, the visual novel or a classic RPG
Yeah,
story is just the core of it, even more than the gameplay, in my opinion. So if you're doing that type of game, you want to be doing, yeah, you need to have a great story. But with a game like this, the story doesn't need to be great, although so far it's been pretty good.
Hollow Grove. All right.
This is more about the gameplay
Okay.
and the graphics in this case, just the look of it.
Did we have anything else we wanted to say about that comment?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
So yeah, he was saying how it turns Mega Man into Contra, which I love Contra, so maybe Contra's my favorite NES game, so maybe that's part of why I like Mega Man 2 so much, because it turns the game into Contra.
Kind of
But
does.
it is OP, and we do agree that the design is not that great. And also he did say that the boss of the fourth boss in the Wily Fortress was ridiculous.
Is he referring to the butterfly type of boss?
No, not the butterfly one. The one where you have to use the crash bomber in
Oh,
the exact
yeah,
order. That's
duh,
basically a
duh.
puzzle, and you have to do the level over and over again if you keep dying.
Yeah,
If you
that's
lose all your lives. Very frustrating, and as we said in that
my
episode,
God.
not good for kids.
Oh, Jesus. Not their greatest moment.
And yeah, that game was, I mean, mostly kids were playing games back then, and that part frustrated me when I played it when I was young. So, and I'm going to also agree with them that 6 and 7, Mega Man 6 and 7 are also probably overall better games. I do think that Capcom did learn from, as the Mega Man games went on and on, I do think that they learned and added and took out the things that were bad about the Mega Man games as they progressed as far as design goes. But I still think that for its time, Mega Man 2 was one of the best design games that had come out to that point as far as games go, and it still broke a good amount of ground and was superior. I still think it's superior to the first Mega Man game. I think the first Mega Man game had even more cheap mechanics to it and
Yeah.
cheap deaths.
I think that's pretty universally accepted too.
So
That opinion.
I guess we did cover a lot of Mega Man 2 in the Mega Man 2 video, so we won't talk too much more about it except for the following two comments. This is our second comment of the week. Well, this is the longest comments of the week segment ever,
I know.
but that was the longest comment of the week ever. So thanks, Marks Forever, for the discussion. This next one is by CBizzle2590. He said, I've played MM2 and beat it thrice. Here's my strategy. Number 1, jump. Number 2, shoot. Well said.
Well said. I like that one just because of how simple it is, and it's pretty straight to the point.
Next comment. Nicholas Damianos, in parentheses, Wild Blood. He said, the credits for each robot at the end of the game are for the kids who submitted the robot designs. Keiji Inafune took submissions for each robot master. Kids would send in their designs and ideas, and he'd pick the ones that suited the game best and put them in the games. In fact, every robot master in every Mega Man game after 1 was designed that way. Also, helpful tip, you can kill Wily's second robot form in one hit by using the crash bomb. You just have to aim it just right though. And yeah, he reminded me that, yeah, the robots are designed by kids. I thought that it was just one of the games though, if I remembered right, that was designed by kids, but he's jogged my memory. I haven't thought about this in a long time. I forgot that they used to like have a contest in Japan for the kids to design the robots, and there was one of the games where there was like a snowball. It was like Blizzard Man or something, and the robot was just a big round snowball. So that sort of looks like a kid's design. So that makes a lot more sense, and I really like that they take the kids' designs and like make them look good for the most part,
weird.
except maybe that snowball guy.
Oh yeah, that's
arguable.
I had no idea about that fact.
Yeah, I remembered knowing about that before, but it jogged my memory and just reminded me, and I really like that. I think that's a really cool idea for designs.
It's nice. It's nice to crowdsource your robot designs to kids.
Yeah, and it's really exciting for, like, wouldn't you be excited if you were a Japanese kid and you submitted a Mega Man design and Keiji Inafune picked your design?
If I woke up tomorrow and was a Japanese kid, yeah, I'd be pretty excited. So look, we got our charge flame, which means air dash is not far away. So let's go head in that direction.
Oh, thanks. I really, really appreciate you doing that favor for me so that we can get that really sweet air dash.
Yeah, man. And also we got a new ability
I hope it's sweet.
that allows us to destroy these, but it costs, as you can see in the HUD there at the bottom, it costs one of our Soul Link energy points.
A half of one or just a whole?
It looks to be half of one.
Okay,
But-
that's cool. So now we have 1.5.
Yeah, but
so
they're pretty plentiful anyway.
it seems that way. Have we saved
Yeah.
in a while?
I think I did just say, but I'll do it again.
Okay, it's up to you. If those are plentiful enough, then let's do it. So that's interesting that they use that resource for a couple of different things. So you got to decide between using it as a save point or something else. I always like when they consolidate resources in games.
Yeah. When you have to
be
make a
used
decision.
for multiple different things. Yeah, it adds a little bit to the strategy and a little bit to the particular individual's play style of the game, how they want to burn through their resources.
Oh no, I charged this, but I don't actually want to let it explode. How do I not? Oh, there we go. Just hit B. That's cool.
Been playing.
We can't get up here.
Been playing Warframe lately, and that game has too many resources. In
Yeah.
my opinion. What did you just waste it?
Oh, that's all right though. It's okay.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Let's see. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
that game is, in my opinion, too complicated. I like when a
Very.
game can consolidate resources like this game does and keeps it simple. While I know they want to have like an addictive quality to it and they want to have a lot of systems and a lot of things to keep players interested, but I feel like Warframe takes it to an extreme that is beyond any. I'm like 60 hours into Warframe now, and I still feel like I only understand maybe half of the mechanics in the game. I think there's just way too many crafting systems and too many collectible objects. I'm still lost this far
Yeah.
into it. So
It's kinda like
still a
that.
fun game though. I mean, the core mechanics of the game are so fun that we've been talking about too much probably about Warframe lately on the channel, but we do have a video also that Ed put together about Warframe, a scripted video that I thought was very well done. So if you guys are interested in learning about the goal system of Warframe, check that out. It's a couple weeks ago on the channel. Just look at the videos. So, and also Nicholas Damianos at the end, he was talking about how you can use the crash bomb, and that's another thing that he reminded me of. We hadn't played the game in so long that I forgot a bunch of facts about Mega Man, and that was something that I actually used to know as a kid. He jogged my memory about that as well, that you could just use the crash bomb to kill Mega Man, or to kill Wily's second form
I didn't know that. I don't think I ever knew that.
in the fifth Wily stage
It's pretty cool.
in Mega Man 2. Yeah. So there's a lot of one-hit kills in that game, so they're kind of like little hidden secrets. So thanks for the reminders. And our last comment of the week is by Arturs Viators. Sorry, I always pronounce your name wrong, if I am pronouncing it wrong. And this is a short comment. This was also on the Hyperlight Drifter 3, episode number 3. So this is not from the Mega Man video. And he said, Nicolas Cage is a lot like Game Soup. And he posted a link to the bees scene from, what was that movie called?
The Wicker Man.
Wicker Man, yeah.
So,
Is this the history of that other character?
yeah, I think it's telling the backstory.
Child who embraced our light. Okay.
So the Wicker Man. Yeah, you've probably seen that. At least that scene. It's pretty popular, at least as a sort of meme.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We were talking about Nicolas Cage, and we addressed that it is a hack and played out bit, which doesn't.
Well, you said that.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily agree.
which doesn't really excuse us talking about Nicolas Cage, but he was a topic on that episode, so that's why Arturs made that comment. And it was very funny because I didn't put that link together because we talk about bees on this channel since we played Momodora 3, I think. And we talk about bees a lot on the channel for some reason.
Sure do.
And so thanks for the link. Very cool and funny.
Yeah. I like that clip. Also, I forgot that there's actually... Oh my god, I'm gonna die. There's a
gotta
weapon...
save.
I can't save. GG! There's actually a weapon in Enter the Gungeon, which is a beehive, and you shake it, and bees come out.
Yeah, bees seem to be... A lot of people seem to think bees are funny.
Bees are back in fat. Back in fashion, I just died.
Back in style.
Back in style. I like how all the lights are off here.
So that's Comments of the Week.
Oh, yeah.
And that's episode 1 of Ori and the Blind Forest on GS.
I feel like I'm blind now, don't you? Like, what? What a sad end to a great ep.
We'll see you next time.